Melbourne's favourite sports. We chose this because we are interested in finding out what Melbourne's favourite sports are. We collected data by surveying people in the city. Our hypothesis was that the majority of people living in Melbourne place their favourite sport as AFL.
Hi, I'm Dasit. I will talk about how we surveyed people in the city. We surveyed people by asking if they would like to do a brief survey. We had several questions including gender, age, and do you prefer to play or watch their favourite sport. After the survey, we go to the next person and so on. Altogether, we collected 125 surveys. While they answered off a sheet of chosen responses, some of the sports they could choose were AFL, basketball, rugby, soccer, and netball. They were also able to choose from other and none. Some other sports people preferred to play that were not on the list were sailing, Formula One racing, boxing, and ballroom dancing. I will now give you to the next speaker, Ryan.
Good evening, I'm Ryan. I'll be explaining to you some of the graphs and results of the survey, with Derek finishing the results. We gained a lot of information from the survey, and two questions we asked were, what is your favourite sport to play? And what is your favourite sport to watch? With each of these questions, we gained 125 answers, and then we added these together to technically receive 250 responses. After this, we tell you which gender has more people preferring the favourite sport overall. You should note that with 47 women and 78 men surveyed, it is not a very exact result. You can now talk to Derek.
Good evening, I'm Derek. I will be explaining the data and number of the graph. The first graph, favourite sports to play, is obviously the person's favourite sport to play. FL comes on top, it is followed by soccer, which is then followed by basketball and cricket. Golf and rugby came at the bottom and with 3 and 4% respectively. Golf and rugby, Next up is the favourite sports to watch. Here we see AFL leading with a huge 34% followed by soccer and cricket. Netball, rugby and none came up at the bottom with 5% or lower each. Golf had no watchers at all. Here we see the favourite sports overall. FL once again leads the pack with just over a quarter of the chart to itself. It is followed by soccer, cricket, tennis and basketball. The lowest sports are netball, rugby and golf. Finally, we decided to show you here which gender followed the leading sport, AFL. Males are the main watchers of the sport. According to our survey, with over 2/3 being male. I'll now give you to Shane, the next speaker.
Good evening, my name is Shane and I'll bring in the interview we conducted and talk about how we could have improved and made our data more accurate. Here is the interview my partners and I conducted with the Moorabbin Saints Junior Football League coach and PE teacher.
Coach for anything got to do with MSFL?
Look, I've done a lot of coaching. I've had some older boys of my own. Played in the Moorabbin Saints Footy League, so this would be my 3rd or 4th stint doing it. Right there. Probably done about 8 to 10 years worth of coaching practice.
What is your favourite sport?
My favourite sport is actually footy. Probably played that most as a kid myself. And probably played a little bit of cricket, a little bit of basketball, but footy, yeah, for sure.
What do you think Melbourne's favourite sport is?
I definitely think it's footy. Australian rules footy, for sure. But cricket probably follows a pretty close second. because cricket also appeals to a lot of people a little bit older as well, a little bit more.
Presentation.
Thanks, that's all.
Did it?
Yeah, that's it.
It was an interesting film, I can tell you that.
We interviewed him because we thought it would enhance the findings of our hypothesis, and yeah. We could have improved by surveying more people and thus making our data more accurate. We could have also made our survey more detailed and asked a couple more questions than the ones we did ask. And yeah, thank you, and I'll give you back to George.
Once again, hello. To finish our presentation, yes, our hypothesis was supported. My team and I thank you for listening and taking in our whole speech. Any questions? Yes.
Do you think there's any, you were looking for extra data to support your hypothesis, so your data suggested that AFL was the most popular, but then you chose to go and interview an AFL coach or a football coach. Do you think that actually is an effective way of supporting your hypothesis, or could you have interviewed somebody from another sporting coach?
It's probably not the best way to support our hypothesis, but we didn't have many options at the time.
Smart answer.
Yes.
At the start of your presentation, you said you asked people their age. Do you think the age of a person alters what sport they watch or what their favourite sport is?
Definitely.
To watch or overall?
Or overall?
Yeah, it could, because I guess back, if you're like 50, not many people like soccer as much, but now it's becoming much more popular. I don't know, like, yeah. But it could a little. Yeah.
I liked the way you addressed the difference between favourite sport to watch and favourite sport to actually play.
Thank you.
Did you happen to notice whether there was a correlation so that it's the same answer for most people, or is it a different answer for most people?
Some were the same, but most of them were different, and yeah. Yep.
You have a slide up comparing males and females and favourite sports. However, in your interviewing, I think you said you interviewed 79 males and 48 females. Yeah. Do you think a learning curve would be perhaps to get a true indication of a ratio is perhaps into the same
Equal.
number of males to females? Yeah, that would get the...
We didn't think of that.
Excellent, that's it.
Next group is presenting on bus 3.
No,